I don't know about you, but I use text messaging now, probably more than even talking on the phone. You know, and if I have kids, you know, they're around 30 plus or minus years, you know, and they use text, and it's really less disruptive. When you talk to somebody, text, you know, and you don't have to hear the ringing of the phone. You don't have to talk to somebody, interrupt. So it's texting. Now, here's a device that you could text all you want for free. Plus, you can do it anywhere, even when there's no cell phone connection, no nothing. You know, you could be out in like Burning Man in the middle of the woods. I went to that one year, a couple of years ago. Yeah, and it's in the end of August, which is now when I'm taping this, and so it reminded me of that because there's no cell phone service. But if you have this device with your cell phone, you could text to anybody with this device also. So it comes in pairs and be great for groups or whatever. But again, no monthly fees. You know, it's amazing. See, everything is changing. I mean, this is what's interesting about our world. People are getting so clever. There's ways around anything. You don't have to rely. See, the big guys, you get the big monopolies, the Comcast and the Verizon and everything, and they charge like hell because they have to grow these big organizations that are so inefficient, and to pay for all that inefficiency, they got to charge you and I outrageous fees and contracts forever and all this nonsense. Well, here are people in the cracks who are able to see opportunities, able to grab the, you know, find out about that opportunities. And this is sort of like a CB radio, but on your cell phone. You know, remember when CB radio, you talk to each other and you don't have to go through Ma Bell or the telephone company or anything? Well, this is like it. The same thing, but it's for texting, you know, and it's for people who have cell phones, but you don't need a cell phone carrier, you know. And you buy this little strip and anywhere, you know, and you use it. You can be out in the middle of the woods, out in the middle of the desert, at a concert, you know, underneath the ground, anywhere, and this will work. It's a wonderful idea, and that's why it shows you the possibilities. Everybody says, well, everything's invented. Everybody says, oh, the country's not doing anything, and oh, jobs are hard to get. God, the creativity that is possible now because of the internet and the access to technology all over the world. You have access to people that help you for free on almost any subject. I used to think only the government could help you for free because they had to. You paid their salary. But now, no, the world is so much wider and bigger than that. And the help is out there for all of us to take advantage of, grab it, and start running with it, you know, and create new things and create new opportunities and make your own life grow and the people around you. So watch this. Watch how they did it. Well, Daniela Ponomo, but more importantly, who cares about your name? It's GoTenna.com that people should know about. I mean, this is the first thing I think. Now you've created, you know, a device that allows me to use my cell phone. I don't have to worry about NASA getting into this or anybody hacking into all my messages or anything. It's great. Plus, I just found out before we went on there, I could use this at Burning Man, out in the middle of nowhere, and where I get no reception and a lot of sand all over, and this solves the problem. And so you really have a cell phone connection for text messaging without any, you know, big company involved. It's your own little network you do, right?
It's true, yeah. So we've developed this little device that pairs with your smartphone and allows you to text and share your location with anyone else who also has it without ever having to rely on any central connectivity. So you're not plugging in to cell towers, to Wi-Fi routers, or to satellites. You're creating your own signal, and you can send it completely privately for free to anyone else who has GoTenna.
So it's like, I mean, old technology like this was like a walkie-talkie or something like that, right? Is that the kind of stuff it was?
I mean, we are marrying radio technology, which walkie-talkies work off of, with the digital smartphone, and I think in the process making both much better. So unlike a walkie-talkie, you don't have to be on the same channel as someone. You don't have to speak to everyone within range of you. You can direct your messages to specific people or specific groups. And you can also broadcast to others within range in case of an emergency. And the point is that you're really using the phone you already have on you, the way you already use it. And now you simply have the ability to communicate where it wasn't possible before.
Right. I mean, so I could see, you know, in work environments, or, you know, I have a company with, you know, people running around all over. I mean, to get a hold of people that way without having to worry about connection, and then the person can't say, well, I didn't have a good cell connection to talk to you or something like that. They can't give attitude.
Absolutely. So you can now communicate where you couldn't before. There is a range limitation. So you can't speak from, say, you're in DC and I'm in New York.
Right.
You can't speak over GoTenna, but you can speak to people who are up to 50 miles away from you in ideal conditions. And in most situations, you know, anywhere from 1 mile to 6 miles away from you.
But I mean, it's great. I mean, you're on the beach with, you know, your kid has a cell phone, right? And you go on holiday on the beach and everything. So now you know you can really get a hold of that kid where he is. You know, a couple yards down the beach, and you can't see him and all the people, that you can grab his butt when you need to, right?
And in fact, it doesn't even have to be a phone. So if you have really young children and they don't have phones yet, but they have an iPod, it will still work on that. So it'll work on any iOS or Android device.
I see. Well, the neatest thing too, now you on your website, what you can do is you're about to go to production now, so people can order this now for like half price. I mean, you can get this thing, and you get two. You don't only get one. You can give it to your wife or your girlfriend, or if you have both, you'd have to buy another set, right?
Yeah, so we're selling them right now, two for $149.99, which is 50% off what it'll cost later. And there's no fees or charges after that. And you just buy it on GoTenna.com, and you'll have them in time for, you know, Christmas and Hanukkah. Wonderful.
So that's I mean, what a hell of a Christmas present, you know. And then plus, I mean, that's the other thing. I mean, all these big companies, man, they're selling razor blades. You know, they give away the device and they get you for $50 a month for the rest of your life, you know, which is stupid, you know. So here it's a one-time fee, and I think we're going to that. Customers are really getting wise to these big companies getting $50 a month a year forever. So this is what you're doing. You're ahead of the curve doing this. So you have a communication device, you know, that you don't have to pay a monthly fee for, you know, and plus there's a way you figured out to get it to people for free, right? If I recommend people.
Yeah, no, absolutely. If you refer people to buy GoTenna after you've bought yours, you get $10 back for each person who buys GoTenna, and so, you know, with 15 people buying it, you could get yours for free.
Right. so not only free monthly charge, I could get a free, you know, the technology for free too. The whole bloody thing for free. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we really think this is about building a communication network for the people, by the people. So it's really powered by you and how you want to use it, not just who you talk to, who can talk to you, but, you know, also literally where and when you use it and how often.
Yeah. So I mean, anybody who has one of these devices, and it looks like you know, not much bigger than like a fountain pen or something.
Yeah, it's really small. It's weighs 2 ounces. It's about 5 inches long. You can have it in your pocket, in your hand, attach it to your backpack, and then you can sort of almost forget it's there because it pairs wirelessly over Bluetooth to your phone, and then you continue to use your phone the way you normally do. So you just text and send a message, and then it does all the work for you.
Yeah, wonderful. And it's actually elegant design too, so it's not some, you know, clunky kind of piece of material that you go around. This looks like artwork, you know, what you guys done with that.
Sure, sounds good. So we spent a lot of time on industrial design, and we wanted it to both be really sleek and light and compact, but we also needed it to be really rugged. So given that we know that a lot of people might use it when they're hiking outside in the rain during a natural disaster, some sort of emergency, we've made it weatherproof, dust tight, and, you know, really meant to withstand the elements, you know, and be as resilient as the people who are going to be using them.
And I read about this. I mean, you came across this idea when you're living in Brooklyn and your business is there, that Hurricane Sandy was your inspiration for all this, right?
Yeah, actually during Hurricane Sandy, depending on where you were, a fourth to half of all cell towers went down, and power was out in a lot of places as well, which meant there was no Wi-Fi. So I was sitting there thinking, you know, we have these smartphones on us all the time, but we can't communicate unless central connectivity of some kind is available. So is there a way that we could enable completely smartphone to smartphone communication where people could essentially become their own towers? And I quickly realized that there was no way to do it with what's inside your phone. And so we had to develop our own device, external device, and that's what GoTenna is.
Well, that's right. Out of disaster comes creativity and progress, and you're doing it single-handedly there with your group, and you got this device, Go. and GoTenna.com, and you pre-order $150. You get 2, so you and a friend to talk, and anybody who has one of these things now you can communicate with on the network, right? And so it's not just
with anyone else has GoTenna, not just the person or people you buy your GoTennas with. And there's the opportunity to not just speak to people you know, but people you don't know, because you can broadcast other people within range of you. In fact, during our trials, we've seen people use it for everything from flirting to trying to sell a couch in their neighborhood. And of course, you can use it in an emergency, because sometimes the people who are closest to you are the people most helpful to communicate with, even if you don't know them.
It's all about communication, and you've found a niche that obviously is going to expand and very important right now. And thank you for doing this and doing this work and creating a great looking design too. So that's GoTenna.com. Daniela, thank you so much, and best of luck. And people will get it before Christmas, because you're not, otherwise you have to wait till then, you're going to have to pay double. So do it now, right?
Definitely. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care.